Hey everybody, how you doing? Jeff here, back with another Diablo 2 Resurrected video, and this one's going to be just on getting ready for a new season. So Season 2 is winding down, and Season 3 is starting here in just a few days, and I just thought I'd show what I do before a season, as one is ending and one is starting, how I handle my characters, how I handle my stash and items and whatnot, and maybe take a quick look at the patch notes for the upcoming season. So let's start out here by looking at characters. So you are limited to 20 character slots, which causes some of the issue. I played hardcore last season, so again, you can see what your characters are as far as hardcore or seasonal ladder or non. The green flag denotes that it's a seasonal ladder character. The red little flag or banner with the skull shows that it's hardcore. So I played hardcore only last season. So here's my 99 Zon that I made hardcore. Pretty hype about that. And then I've got really just a bunch of mules. Like here's a level 1 barb. I just named gems. He holds my gems. I've got a bunch of mules for hardcore. So here's one for runes, for low gear. There's a barb that I actually played to 80. Another mule, another mule, another mule. So first of all, I'm going to go through these characters, these mules especially, and probably just delete them. I doubt there's any items I want on them, but I'm going to double check real quick. So, I'll just pop into one here and double check that he doesn't have anything in his stash or anything in his inventory that I actually care about. Which I always switch, I like to go fresh anyway, so I probably don't care about most of the items anyway. So, yep, for sure, he's just got some gems. Those aren't going to do me any good, so I'm just going to delete him straight off the bat. And I'm going to go through each of my characters like that and just make some space for new characters for next season. So now I've got those characters deleted. I deleted all my mules. I didn't save anything. None of it's worth saving. It just takes up too much space. So I'm down to just these couple seasonal ladder hardcore characters. I deleted like 7 characters or something. So that's plenty for the next season to have some mules to play characters that I want to make and whatnot. So the next thing that's important, these are going to convert here. When the season ends, they'll no longer be ladder characters. They're going to switch and they'll look like this, and they just have the red banner with the skull. Now, the most important thing about that is the shared stash. So let's jump in here and take a look at the stash. Because when a season ends, uh, the shared stash moves to a special stash. So if you look here, your characters are good. Like this is her personal inventory and stash. So she's going to keep this stuff no matter what. She'll just become a non-ladder character. What's important are these 3 shared tabs here. So 1, 2, 3, and I've got them filled with quite a few items. So I'm going to have to sort through here and see what I want to keep. But really, as soon as the season ends, these 3 exact tabs are going to get converted to a different set of tabs that are special withdraw only tabs. Let's take a closer look at the stash tabs and see what happens. So these are seasonal characters. They've got that green banner. Here's one from season 1. He's non-ladder. And let's take a look at the stash tabs in here. So all his stuff is from like season 1, right? If we take a look at his stash, he's got his personal stuff. I've got shared stuff that's all available. It's available to all my non-ladder characters. But if you see here, there's this extra box. It reads, enable this to view your previous ladder season's shared stash tabs. Items can only be removed from these shared stash tabs and will be deleted when the next season starts. So, all these items that he has, remember, he's non-seasoned. So if I check this, now you can see it shows me only shared tabs up here. And these are all season 1 items, actually. Remember, we're on season 2 for the next 3 or 4 days. These are all season 1 items. If I don't remove this stuff, these are all going to be deleted permanently, and they're going to be replaced with the current season 2 stuff. These will be filled up with all my stuff for my season 2 characters. So I have to remove this stuff if I care about any of it. And I can see right away I've got a couple runes. Like here's low rune, Vex, Gall, looks like some Mal runes, a couple Annies probably. So if you've got stuff in this extra shared tabs that are red, these will be deleted and removed permanently once season 3 starts. It saves it for a whole season. Likewise, after we switch over here, and this will be season 2 items in here in a few days, you've got all of season 3, 4 months or so, to remove those out of here. So if you have anything from season 1 in these red tabs, you have to get them out in the next few days, otherwise they're going to be deleted. And just like the description reads, these are withdraw only. Like if I want to save this low rune, I grab it. It will not allow me to put it back in. You can see the red text popping up. It's withdrawal only. I cannot put it back in this special shared stash. I've got to, throw out my inventory, flip over to my normal uh, stash, and then I can put it in here somewhere. So I did save a few runes. I saved those annies. That's about all I'm doing. If you check out the tabs here at the top, it even reads stash from ladder season 1. You may only remove items. So I've got these cleared out. And you do have gold down here too if you care about the gold. You can grab that out too. So this is ready. I don't care about these items. Here when it switches to Season 3, these are going to be deleted forever, and my Season 2 stuff will fill in if I have anything in those, which I'll probably go through those tabs as well just to clean them up some. Now, I've looked at my characters and deleted some and made room for new characters. We got the stash checked out and items and whatnot. So I'm looking at patch notes next. Let's take a quick look at what the Season 3 is bringing, to kind of plan out what I might want to do. Do I feel like hardcore? Do I feel like softcore? Do I care about going to 99? Do I try out the new rune words and see if there's some new builds available, cool things to experiment with? New classes, new builds, whatever looks good. So let's take a quick look at those here. So this is Season 3 coming up for Diablo 2 Resurrected. Starts here in a few days. This is going to be patch 2.6, and it's got new rune words and some other changes. There you can see the start times. North America is coming up on February 16th. Some of the new rune words. One is called Bulwark, a helmet. Pretty good for a mercenary. Cure is a helmet. It's got level 1 cleansing they just added to get rid of curse and poison. You've got Ground, which is a helmet that does lightning resist and absorb. You've got Hearth, that's cold resist, and they just added Can't Be Frozen to it, which is amazing. We've got Temper, which is a fire resist and absorb helmet. And then a really good one that I'm interested in is Hustle. It can be an armor or weapon. The armor they've just boosted. It's got really amazing faster run walk at 65%, 40% increased attack speed, the Amazon's evade skill, some resistances. That one looks really good. Required level 39. All of these are kind of mid-level requirements. And then here is the weapon version of the Hustle rune word. Level 1 fanaticism, chance to cast level 1 burst of speed. It looks interesting. I'm not that crazy about it. I'm more interested in the armor, I think, but I'm going to test that out and see how it goes. The next rune word here is called Mosaic. This is higher level at 53. It's for claws, for an assassin. If you've ever wanted to try a martial arts assassin, this might be the season. If you dual wield these, you're going to have a 100% chance for your finishing moves to not consume charges. And that will also refresh the expiration timer of the stacks. Some lifesteal, some bonus elemental damage. This could be the season that we see a lot of martial arts assassins. And then the last rune word here is Metamorphosis, which is higher level at 67 because it takes a Cham rune. Yay, another use for Cham. It's all about shape-shifting. So if you want to shape-shift Druid, you get different bonuses whether you're in werewolf form or werebear form. And you can actually take advantage of this with other classes too if you would use the Beast rune word or like a barbarian wearing a wolf howl helmet. So if that interests you, this could be the season for that. And then just a couple quick things that were also added in the patch notes. The stuff from Ladder Season 1 can now be used in non-ladder online games, like the rune words, Flickering Flame, Mist, Obsession, and those. The recipes to upgrade sets. Sunder Charms can now drop from all non-classic game modes, which I think includes single player also. The Assassin's Trap skills now benefit from minus to enemy resistance, so you could say wear a Griffin's on your Trapeson and get benefit from that. Cold sorceresses might be crying a little bit. Their cold mastery is now only 1/5 effective after immunity is broken. So those of you last season that were just ripping through everything, it might be a little different this season. And then the last thing I'll mention from the patch notes is the nerf to Druid. So if you like to play in the Shockwave build from last season, it is not going to exist anymore. It was a bug, and they have fixed the bug, so Shockwave no longer gets that crazy damage that it was getting. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. What are you guys going to play this season? You could do a hardcore, softcore, try a new build, try new rune words. I'm actually probably going to try a martial arts assassin for the first time. It looks like it could be pretty interesting. So that's going to be my plan. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.